Alright guys, hello, it's Ziya. Welcome back to my channel. I've already tried to film this video, did not go well, so I had to take a break and came back to do another try, give this another try. It's it might seem like I'm having a mental breakdown, and I'm not having a mental breakdown, but I am not feeling great. So, today is January 29th when I'm filming this. This is going to be a life update and channel update video so that you guys know what happened and what's hopefully going to happen. This is so hard to talk about without crying and becoming a total mess, because I have to edit this video, and if I have to edit a video that I am just bawling my eyes out in, it's not gonna work well for me. It's just not. So anyway, let's just get into it. My husband Ernie has a great uncle whose name is Jimmy. This great uncle is on his father's side, so Henry, my father-in-law, is Jimmy's nephew. So Ernie and his dad are blood related to Jimmy. Jimmy unfortunately passed away on December 5th. It has not been easy to deal with that. The loss of him is very big because he was in all of our lives every day. We were very close to him. Especially Ernie and his father. They were both extremely close to Jimmy, and it has been very hard for the two of them to deal with. Alice, my mother-in-law, and I, we were also close to Jimmy, but we weren't as close to him as Ernie and Henry were. Jimmy passed away in a rehabilitation hospital where we were trying to get him physical therapy so that he would be able to walk with a walker. Now, did I actually see that happening? No, because he was 94, he had a lot of trouble walking, he was full of arthritis, and I just assumed that he would be stuck in a wheelchair forever at that point. But if we were at least going to try, it was worth giving a try. And unfortunately, he passed away in that hospital at the same time that Alice was recovering from her kidney biopsy. We had all planned that after Alice's biopsy we would head over to the hospital to see Jimmy, but Henry went to see him earlier on first because he would usually check on him multiple times a day, especially since the rehabilitation hospital isn't very far from us. So Henry would go multiple times a day to go see Jimmy and spend time with him and see how his treatment's going and everything. Alice was in her recovery, and I was sitting with her while she was recovering, and she was so tired of being in that hospital bed. It hadn't been very long. It was an in and out thing. It took the whole day basically, but it was one day. But she was just done with it. She didn't want to lay over there anymore. She just wanted to get up and run straight out of the hospital. And had I not told her to just calm down and relax, she would have gone up and ran out of the hospital because she was just done. She was so done. She hated being in the hospital. She did not like being in a hospital bed. She didn't like the hospital environment. She just wanted out. But while she was recovering, I was with her in her recovery, and Jimmy passed away during that time. I'm just thankful that Henry was with him so that he wasn't completely alone with just doctors and nurses and nobody that he knew, really. But that's what happened. We weren't completely expecting it. We thought that we'd still have at least a few months with him, but that did not happen. And then December 18th comes along. Alice passed away on December 18th. In short, she stopped breathing. I don't know if it was a stroke. I don't know if it was a heart attack. I don't know. we still don't know exactly what happened to her, and that is a piece of closure that we have yet to receive. But she passed away on December 18th. We were actually on the way to her doctor for an appointment. This is so hard to talk about. And there's beating in my ear and I don't know what that is. I've already cried multiple times this morning, hence why I look like utter garbage. But yeah, I've tried to film this video so many times, and every single time it has been horrible. And this is the one time that I'm talking about it where I feel more angry than sad. And I really do feel, this is her rocking chair. Ernie and I went and got this rocking chair one day when she was at her dentist's, and she loved it. She sat in it every single day. She'd sit in the sun. She'd loved this rocking chair. That wall right here has all of our wedding photos and a couple of baby pictures. Pictures of Alice and Henry together. Alice had been badgering me ever since we got back from our wedding. Me and Ernie got back from our wedding, well, all of us really, because Ernie and I got married on a Disney cruise, and the four of us were on that cruise. And as soon as we got home, she was like, we have to frame your wedding photos. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I didn't get to do it while she was alive, but it's up there because that's what she wanted, and I got it done. I actually had it all planned out before she passed away. I had gotten the photos printed, I had bought the frames, and my plan was to put it all up, get it all ready on Christmas Eve, and then for Christmas morning to come around so that I can unveil it and show it to her, and she would be so happy. She loved those kinds of surprises, and I love doing that for people. I especially love doing it for her because her reactions were always so genuine and so happy. Her laugh was infectious. I miss her so much, and that's why I haven't been able to film anything. Because she's not here anymore, and it's not like I filmed because she was here, but without her being here, it's just I feel like I can't do the creative things that I want to do. I can't do the fun things that I want to do. Shopping sucks. Everything just doesn't have the same effect as it used to. Cooking is different. Cleaning is different. Anything that I do in this house is different, and it's not right anymore. It's all wrong. It all feels wrong. Shows that we used to watch, we still watch them, but she's not here anymore, and she doesn't hear the jokes that I make about it, and she thought I was like the funniest person in the world, and she was like my biggest fan, and I don't know if I was her biggest fan compared to Henry, but I loved her. I still love her, and I'm just so mad that she's not here. I didn't think I would cry in this video after my 5th time of filming this, but here I am again. But believe me, this one has gone a lot better than the past ones have. This whole house is full of all of her memories, and it hurts so much. And if it wasn't for me having Ernie, me wanting to take care of Henry and make sure that everyone's okay and everything keeps going smoothly like it did when Alice was still with us, I don't know. Like, I would literally just want to go somewhere else. Like, just go somewhere else. But I can't run away from my problems like I used to. 'Cause that's what I would do. I would always run away. It wasn't until I came here that I got stability, and she gave that to me. I was never able to like grow root to a place because I was always moving, always going to multiple different schools, living in a bunch of different places, living with different family members, and it wasn't until I came here that she was like, no, you don't have to go back to any place you don't want to be. You can stay here. This is your home. It's always going to be your home. So yeah, this is why I haven't filmed anything, because this always happens. We had another Disney cruise planned. We surprised her with it on her birthday. Had the cruise automated call come in, and Mickey and Minnie are saying that they can't wait to see us on the ship. And she was so excited, and I had a countdown on my phone with the Disney Cruise app, and I would show her the countdown every few days just to like see her reaction, because she was so excited. Every time we would go out, she would try on clothes and be like, you know, this is really nice. You know what this is for? The cruise. We'll wear this on the cruise. We'd see luggage or something. She goes, that'd be great for the cruise. See something Disney, should take that on the cruise. She really wanted to go on that cruise, and that's why we wanted to give it to her. We were supposed to take off on October 14th, 2019. As of now, I haven't canceled the cruise. Our reservation is still there, but I don't think we're going. I think that she'd want us to go, but this is one thing that she wants that I don't know if I'd be able to do. We haven't gone through her stuff. Her clothes are all still there. Her shoes are all still where they are. She has water bottles that she would drink out of in the fridge, and they haven't been emptied. Everything about her is still in this house. It just doesn't feel real. I keep on having dreams that she came home. And then I look up at her urn, and I know she's in there, but I don't question it. I'm like, it's okay, you're here. And I don't care what form of you is here, but you're here. I'll take it. That's not an option. Because she's not just gonna show up one day and be back. That's just not how it's gonna go. So yeah. This has been my life. Over the last month and a half, 2 months, whatever. Everybody's having a hard time. I know I've been talking about the hard time that I've been having. But Ernie is also going through it. Henry is definitely going through it. I can hear it in his voice. Some days are worse than others. I'm just glad that he hasn't retired yet. He still has a job to go to, and that keeps his mind active and away, keeps him busy. He was planning on retiring, and he wanted the two of them to travel and spend quality time together. And now he's not going to get that. I want the best for him, but to him, the best part of his life is gone. And I don't have an argument against that, because she was. Ernie and I are each other's support system, and it's easy for us to make each other feel better. But with Henry, it's a bit different. There are some changes coming to the channel. Really just with scheduling. There's just going to randomly be new videos every week. There might be 2 this week and 3 next week, or 1 this week and 4 next week. I don't know. It's just going to happen as I can do them, because I do want to get back into filming, but at this point I don't know well, I definitely don't feel like a set schedule is going to work for me, because I don't feel like I can get ready and sit in front of a camera every day or every other day. There are days where I don't go out, I don't change my clothes or wash my hair. I need to get into a healthier mindset, and it's going to take some time. I know what I have to do. Is just finding the energy and the drive to do it is really difficult. So I am going to be coming out with videos very soon, but they're going to be a bit more sporadic. So if you don't have notifications turned on and you want to keep up with the videos, just hit the bell icon wherever it is, and you'll be notified when I put my videos up. I'll try to make sure that they go up in the morning. I don't know. But the changes are that the channel isn't going to be as perfectly scheduled as it was before, when I would post on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. It's just going to be a little bit more random, but I'm going to try to arrange it so that it comes out at the same-ish time in the morning, I guess. But as far as what days it goes up, it's just going to be multiple times a week. So yeah, it's really just whenever I can until things start to feel normal again. That's gonna go. Oh, one of the biggest parts that I haven't told you guys yet is that I did something for Alice that I am really happy with, and I think she would love it. This is really big. I don't know how I forgot to tell you guys this, because it's on me forever now. I got my first tattoo. It's still healing right now, so it's peeling all over the place, but it's a Coke bottle, because Alice absolutely loved Coke. A purple flower represents her favorite color. The blue flower represents the tattoo she had on her wrist, which was a blue flower. And it says established 1956, because her birth year was 1956. And I couldn't put Mom on there because I feel like that would be very mean to my own mother. So I'm not going to do that. I wasn't going to put her name on there because I just don't want names on my body. I don't know, I feel weird about that. But yeah, I got my first tattoo. And it was for Alice. She wanted to be with me when I got my first one, and we didn't get the chance to do that either. So there's that. So yeah, unfortunately, there's been a lot of death to deal with in 2018. My grandmother passed away. I believe my uncle also passed away in 2018. It's been such a long year. Maybe he passed away in 2017, but I'm pretty sure it was 2018. Then Jimmy passed away, and then my mother-in-law passed away. I had originally expected 2019 to be the year that I get pregnant. I had wanted to get pregnant this year and be maybe a few weeks or a month or so in by the time we got onto the cruise, because I wanted to surprise my in-laws by telling them about the baby while we were on the cruise, because the last time we got on the cruise was for my wedding. I thought it would be amazing to surprise them by letting them know that they were going to be grandparents while we're on the next one. Unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. Sorry, this video has been a bit of a emotional roller coaster, but that's been my life. I'm gonna try to start vlogging again soon. And instead of the vlogs coming out on Sunday, I think I'm gonna put the vlogs out on Mondays so that people have something interesting to watch when Monday comes along. Because Mondays can be pretty crappy. So yeah. That's everything. I have to wrap up this video. My camera has overheated on me twice. And I'm going to stop now. So thank you guys for all of your support, especially the ones that have reached out and asked how I was doing, either through the YouTube comments or on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter, which I'm very rarely on anyway. But thank you guys for all of your support. A lot of you already know about everything that I've been going through, so I really appreciate all of your help and support and all your kind words and your condolences and everything. You guys have been so sweet, and I'm very lucky to have a family as big as I do. It's so amazing to have you guys with me, and I truly appreciate it. I meant to say that earlier on in the video. Hopefully you guys are still here. You're able to see it and hear it. Hopefully you guys are still here long enough to hear me say that, because I did mean to say it earlier. It's just my mind is scattered. The other day I was looking for my coffee all over the house. It turns out I was holding it. But yeah, that's it. I gotta go. I have to wrap up this video because it is a long one. So if you guys watched the whole thing, I really appreciate that too. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, which will probably be me removing this pink hair dye. And then the one after that should be me putting in a new color, which will be a surprise for later. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.